Ever wondered why some men effortlessly command deep respect from women, while others get tested, doubted, or worse, completely ignored? It's not the money, it's not the looks, and it's definitely not smooth-talking confidence. It's something deeper, boundaries, the kind that most men are too afraid to set, but women secretly crave. Here's the harsh truth. The moment you become a man without boundaries, you become a man without respect. Boundaries don't exist to control others. They exist to control you, to define how you respond when others cross the line. In this video, I'll reveal 5 powerful Stoic boundaries that instantly shift the way women perceive you. You'll notice the tests fade, the desire grow, and the way she treats you completely change. These aren't empty tips. They're real boundaries high-value men live by quietly. No yelling, no chasing, just strength. So if you've ever felt like the more you give, the more she pulls away, stay with me till the end. Because once this video ends, you won't just understand how to earn her respect. You'll know how to command it without saying a word. And hey, before we go deeper, I've got something for you. A free ebook called the Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals secrets that flip the script and make her crave you. The link's in the description or a pinned comment. Don't miss it. Boundary 1, self-priority. You come first, every time. If you're naturally agreeable, kind, compassionate, non-confrontational, then you probably keep the peace and avoid conflict. But here's the catch. That kindness can become a trap. You struggle to say no when it matters most. And what does no actually mean? It means, if you don't stop, something will happen. No questions, no delay. A woman starts deeply respecting you the moment she sees this. You're willing to choose yourself, even if it risks losing her. Most men can't. They cling to affection, attention, sex, the comfort of not being alone. So they skip the gym, cancel plans, sacrifice their purpose, all to keep the peace. But every time you do that, she respects you a little less. She might say, "That's sweet," but deep down, she's silently labeling it as weakness, because she doesn't want to be your everything. She wants to be part of your life, not your reason for living. You build this boundary by being your own center of gravity. You don't ditch the gym for cuddles. You don't abandon your goals to chase her moods. You don't sacrifice your purpose for comfort. You say it calmly with quiet strength. I care about you, but I won't abandon myself to prove it. That's power. That's rare. That's when she starts leaning in. Because suddenly, your time isn't guaranteed. Your yes has weight, because your no actually means something. Boundary 2, no emotional reactivity. This one draws the line between boys and Stoic men. You do not let her emotional storm control your inner peace. Women will test you, not because they're cruel, but because subconsciously they're checking, are you strong enough to hold space for me? She starts crying during an argument, you stay grounded. She turns cold and distant, you observe, not chase. She lashes out and throws her stress on you, you don't snap, you respond from calm, not defense. Why? Because the second she realizes she can't hijack your emotional center, she begins to trust you in ways she never trusted anyone else. That's when she stops acting out. That's when she opens up. Because for once, she's found a man stronger than her chaos. And she doesn't respect the guy who mirrors her emotions. She respects the man who leads the storm without becoming it. Have you ever wondered why some men are deeply respected by women, while others are constantly tested, ignored, or emotionally drained? It's not about looks, money, or sweet talk. It's something much deeper. It's about boundaries. The kind of boundaries most men are too afraid to set, but women secretly admire and crave. Because when you become a man without clear boundaries, you become a man she doesn't respect. Boundaries aren't about controlling others. They're about mastering yourself. They silently communicate what you will and won't tolerate, and they teach people how to treat you. Today, I'm going to share 5 Stoic boundaries that will instantly shift how women see you. These aren't soft, cliched tips. These are the real, hard truths. The ones high-value men live by without saying a single word. If you've ever felt like the more you give, the less she values you, stay with me. By the end of this, you won't just know how to earn respect. You'll know how to command it And before we dive in, I have a gift for you. The Female Mind Control Handbook, a free ebook packed with secrets to make her crave your presence. Links in the description and pinned comment. Now, the first boundary, you come first. Always. If you're the kind of guy who's caring and avoids conflict, you probably find it hard to say no. But here's the truth. If your yes doesn't mean anything, neither does your no. Women respect men who choose themselves, even if it means upsetting her. Most men fail here. They're afraid to lose her affection, her body, or even her presence, so they keep giving and giving until there's nothing left. But every time you sacrifice your peace to please her, she loses respect for you. Whether she says it or not, she feels it. A woman doesn't want to be your whole world. She wants to be part of your mission, not your oxygen. You set this boundary by not rearranging your life around her mood swings. You say calmly, I care about you, but I won't lose myself trying to prove it. And that's when she starts to value your time, because it's no longer guaranteed. Your yes now means something because your no has weight. The second boundary is, you don't react emotionally. Women test men emotionally not to manipulate, but to seek stability. If she gets loud, emotional, or dramatic, and you stay calm, she starts trusting you on a deeper level. It's not your words. It's your energy that speaks. The man who doesn't flinch, doesn't yell, and doesn't get dragged into chaos. He stands out. That's the man she can't forget. Third, you don't entertain low-value energy. Stop giving your time to women who only show up when it's convenient for them. She takes 24 hours to reply, but wants instant responses from you. She disappears for days, but sends, hey stranger, when she's bored. You don't get angry. You simply don't engage. You're not rude. You're not cold. You're just unavailable to half-hearted effort. And here's the paradox. The moment you stop entertaining low-effort energy, high-effort women start stepping in. Because the higher your standard, the more seriously people take you. Fourth, sexual integrity. You never beg for intimacy. If your energy is needy, please touch me, please want me, she feels that and it pushes her away. But if your vibe is calm, collected, evaluating her instead of chasing her, she starts seeking your approval through her body. You don't toss compliments hoping she'll give in. You don't buy affection with favors. You're not hard to get, you're hard to earn. When she realizes that not every flirtation leads to your bed, she sees you as a prize. The one man who doesn't crumble just because she's hot. That ignites her ancient desire to prove herself to the one man who doesn't need her. Sexual boundaries aren't about withholding. They're about holding power. And when she feels that restraint, she'll do things you never asked for just to break through your calm. Lastly, the fifth boundary, silence. You don't argue. You exit. The strongest men I know don't yell, don't explain. They simply walk away. Not out of ego, but out of self-respect. Because the moment you start arguing for your worth, you've already given it away. She picks a fight to get your attention. You say, we'll talk when it's calm. She insults you to trigger a reaction. You say nothing and leave. She withholds affection to punish you. You respond with silence, not submission. You don't explain yourself. You don't justify what doesn't need justification. And you walk away, dignity intact, even if it hurts. Why? Because silence is power, and power is magnetic. She won't say out loud, but when a man disappears without a word, her subconscious panics. Did I push too far? Why didn't he fight for me? Why does his silence feel heavier than my words? That's when she realizes, you're not like the rest. You don't operate from emotion. You're not here to fight. You're here to lead. And if you can't lead, you leave. Silence isn't weakness. It's sacred. And once she feels that quiet strength, she'll never test you the same way again. So drop this in the comments if you feel it. I'd rather lose her than lose myself. Let's see how many men are done begging for crumbs and ready to become the damn table. And if this flipped a switch in you, subscribe. Because this mindset, you won't find it in the mainstream.